Hey everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Cinema Circle, the show where we talk and do movie reviews of all your favorite releases coming out of Hollywood. The show that is for the fans, by the fans. I'm your host for today, Mr. Scenario Shaquille VonJevy, and joining me as usual is the lovely Kiki SB.
Hi.
And Zander Francis.
What's up?
Alright, so we're actually really excited about this show. It's finally coming. It is near. Captain America Civil War.
Amen.
Amen.
Number 3.
How excited are we for this movie?
Dude, that franchise is my favorite franchise in the Marvel Universe.
Yes.
So, I mean,
We are
as excited as I can be for
this movie.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to tell you a little bit about the synopsis. So, Kiki, take it away.
Marvel's Captain America Civil War finds Steve Rogers leading the newly formed team of Avengers in their continued efforts to safeguard humanity. But after another incident involving the Avengers results in collateral damage, political pressure mounts to install a system of accountability headed by a governing body to oversee and direct the team. The new status quo fractures the Avengers, resulting in 2 camps, one led by Steve Rogers and his desire for the Avengers to remain free to defend humanity without government interference, and the other following Tony Stark's surprising decision to support the government's oversight and accountability.
Alright, so what do we think about that synopsis? What do we think about the story overall of this?
I think it's very interesting that they flipped the characteristics of Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. Because for all this time, as far as we know the characters, Tony Stark is the cowboy. He's the man who likes to do things his way. And he's always kind of like trying to get away from authority and shackles. Mm-hmm. And Steve Rogers is very much a friend of the government. He comes from the army. He comes from that sort of
Military.
militaristic kind of background and government kind of
wanting to serve his country.
Yeah, the whole service of your country. And now they've just flipped that on its head, and I think that's very interesting in terms of characters.
Yeah.
Traits. So.
I like the synopsis. I think it's cool. You know what I mean? It's not as a cool synopsis. Like, it's not as cool for me as the Batman vs Superman one was. That doesn't mean that it's not going to be. That doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad movie, right? But anyways, I like it. The story sounds interesting.
Yeah, I think the synopsis is fine. It's just giving you a general idea of what's going to happen in the movie.
Yeah, nothing crazy to talk about.
It's just we know that there's going to be 2 sides, you know, going up against each other. So.
And a lot of action.
Yeah.
let's now everybody, like, we've been watching the Marvel Universe since 2008, so we definitely know who the cast is and what everyone thinks about it. So let's just talk about some of the new cast members of this movie. We have Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther. We have Tom Holland as Spider-Man. And they're bringing back Thunderbolt Ross from the Hulk movies.
William Hurt,
yes. Yeah. And we can throw in some of the ones from Age of Ultron. So let's throw in the Olsen girl, Elizabeth Olsen, and
Paul Bettany.
That's as Vision, right? Yep. So let's talk a little bit about those characters. Paul Rudd as Ant-Man, yeah.
That one was a surprise for me.
Yeah, that was a surprise for me.
He's there.
Yeah, that was a surprise for me too.
Yeah, so we don't really have to talk about Chris Evans and Robert Downey Jr. because everyone's already, they've been established, right? So let's talk about Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther. Do you know Chadwick Boseman from anything?
I've seen him act before.
Yeah.
I think he's good.
Yeah, he's good. What do you think?
Well, honestly,
you seen anything from him?
I don't. Give me an example.
He's been in. I was a little bit. I say it all the time. I wanted Nate Parker. I wanted Nate Parker. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Nate Parker or his work.
I know what he looks like. I'm not familiar with his work.
I like Nate Parker. I wanted him, but then, and this was before anything, right? Okay. Chadwick Boseman has been in 21, where he played Jackie Robinson.
Okay. And yeah. That's a movie I recognize.
Oh. And he also played James Brown in Get On Up.
I didn't watch it.
I heard really good things about those flicks, man.
I watched those movies just to get familiar with the actor. Amazing. I'm so happy that this guy is going to kill it.
Got some chops.
Remember remember me saying this right now. He's going to steal the show.
Yeah?
He's definitely going to
Okay.
steal the show.
I always felt like that though. Like I don't know if it was his demeanor from the trailer, but I always felt like he was gonna do a good job anyways. You know what I mean? Regardless if you're familiar with him or not, I always thought that he was gonna do a good job.
Yeah, just in the trailers when he looked back at that helicopter that was shooting at him.
Yeah.
Like awesome, right?
I can't wait, man. I don't. I'm new with the character and I'm new with the actor, and it looks really enticing. So
I mean, to play two iconic characters already, not even characters, but people, real people. James Brown, Jackie Robinson, and he crushed it.
Yeah.
You don't see Chadwick Boseman, you see
Jackie Robinson.
and James Brown. So I know he's gonna give us. Now he's playing a fictional character. He's gonna give us the
Everything we want to see.
maximum effort.
maximum effort. What do you guys think about Tom Holland as Spider-Man? How do you guys feel? Because he's new.
He's new.
Yeah.
He's new.
I mean-
I haven't seen any of his work.
I haven't seen any of his work, but I did look into him, and he's putting in work to really get into character. He was actually doing some training as a gymnast, like some gymnast training
Nice.
to do the flips and do the stuff that Spider-Man can do. He didn't want a stunt double; he wanted to do them himself.
Wow. I
So-
love when
That's
actors
good.
do
Yeah,
that.
so he's actually training up to do all the stunts himself.
He's doing his
So
homework.
yeah, he's doing his homework. I rate that.
How do you guys feel about his age?
Well, that's the thing I was gonna say. I mean, they're going for something different this time. They can't do Tobey Maguire again.
Yeah.
They can't do Andrew Garfield again. Because it's too close, especially to the Amazing Spider-Man 2. We have to establish something quick, something different, almost like what Batman versus Superman did with Batman. We have to, because it's
So close.
Spider-Man's actually closer than The Dark Knight Rises
Yeah.
was to Batman versus Superman. So
Yeah,
That's the
doesn't feel
avenue they're
close-
going.
That doesn't feel that close to me, like The Dark Knight versus Batman.
yeah, but that's
like there's
it's the
enough
same kind of thing though. People felt really connected to that version of Batman, right?
Yeah.
Because it's the most recent. So
Yeah.
And I
they
don't
need to
think-
establish that.
And I don't think one of the
Separation.
problems with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was Andrew Garfield. He wasn't
No.
one of the problems.
No.
So for people to have that connection with him, and it's kind of sad that he's leaving. It's almost like I just like the fact that they're not getting a 30-year-old to play a 15-year-old.
Yeah.
I like that. You know what I mean? This keeps
Although
it real.
Tobey Maguire could do it.
Do you want to talk about Paul Rudd as Ant-Man? Like, what do we think about him?
I love Paul Rudd as an actor. I just think it's not him. It's the hero. For now, from Ant-Man, I didn't like it that much. Maybe it wasn't him. It didn't have anything to do with him. It's just maybe it's the hero and the world that the Ant-Man film created. I just wasn't buying it. And I just don't see him as a badass. I can't
But Ant-Man,
see him that way.
he kind of
you know?
stumbled upon it though. He's not like made like Chris Evans as Captain
Yeah,
America.
yeah.
He wasn't made for the role. You know what I mean? He kind of stumbled upon it.
The way I think
and
it's
took
going to
it
be,
on.
he's going to be like a different thing to add to the team.
Yeah.
Because I saw some clips in the trailer.
Oh, he's
And I'm
definitely-
like, well,
that's
you
how
know
I
what?
felt.
I started thinking about it, and we were discussing this too. He could be pretty dangerous. He shrinks and
yeah.
then gets in like Iron Man suit.
That's,
I think.
Yeah,
Like, come
that's
on.
all I was thinking about when I was watching Age of Ultron was when this guy meets up with the Avengers, he is going to be different.
I like that though because the rest of them are so macho and they have all their pride and you know he's kind of just like hi guys
Yeah.
like I'm here you know
Yeah.
like Spider-Man came in hi
Yeah.
guys he's kind of like yeah I'm here too you know
Yeah.
I want to help
Yeah.
I mean, I think that what you were saying about the hero, Ant-Man as the character, he's not the first Ant-Man, right?
Right.
I think the better Ant-Man is actually
Hank Pym.
Hank Pym. He is the better, like that actual character
Yeah.
is better than Scott Lang. So I would have liked them to use and go with Hank Pym, but it's okay. You know, like I'm okay with it. Whatever. This is what they're giving us. He did a good job. Whatever.
Yeah, I think he's a great actor. I love watching him. So I think he's going to capitalize on this opportunity. It's huge for him. So and he has a pretty good ensemble cast to play off of,
yeah
right?
Yeah.
So I think everybody's going to have a good time here
Yeah.
and excel.
Do we want to mention anything about Elizabeth Olsen?
Scarlet Witch
Yeah, as Scarlet Witch.
I think she did a good job
Yeah, I thought she did a good job too. She's
I'd like
gonna-
to see. Oh, she's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm really since I saw her in I believe Old Boy was the first one I saw.
Yeah.
And she's fantastic.
I just like her power.
Yeah,
Like her
and she plays
Oh,
it
yeah,
good,
that
right?
too.
Yeah.
She's
She
very
plays good.
she's compelling, and I like that. It's very different from Scarlett Johansson, right,
Yeah.
as Black Widow.
I also really want to see the love connection between the witch
Yes.
and Vision. I want to see that because I think that amongst war is very strong.
Oh yeah.
I love that kind
If they do that, but I think
kind of
that they
thing.
will.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Also click like, share, and subscribe.